Roger. I'm with Page at House of Brews to talk a little bit about contract brewing.
I homebrewed for 17 and a half years prior to starting House of Brews. I had started as a one-man operation, and it was really hard for me to both make the beer, run the company, and then try to go out and sell it. I never set out to do contract brewing. It's something that kind of fell in my lap. The first thing that happened was I was approached by another brewery, Mobcraft, who wanted to start up within another brewery. They did pretty good. Their business grew. From there, I got approached by a few more people, and it just kind of built. It's kind of efficient in that if one company's making it and one company's selling it, both companies have less to do. They can focus on fewer things and maybe what they're better at. It does allow them to devote more resources to selling and marketing, which is becoming more and more important as the field gets more and more crowded. So contract brewing presented an easier solution to that dilemma. I have a relatively small system, 10-barrel brew house, so that small batch allows people that are interested in getting into the business a small, lower cost of entry. I've formulated recipes from the ground up for the hop garden, for instance, where he's growing hops, and having a beer line is a great way to sell hops. And he was a home brewer, so he has an idea, or had ideas about what beer styles he wanted to do. And I work with people even when I formulate something for them. There's a lot of back and forth that happens. And with some of them, there's also quite a bit of coaching, as it were, about the business, what I've learned, so they don't hopefully make the same mistakes. The more successful they can be, the better it is for me. I take care of that record keeping. Even with contract brewing, they need a federal wholesaler's license at least, if not a brewer's permit. And they also need a state permit.
So what have you learned over the years here? Ups and downs, what nots, what not to do, what to do?
It's a pretty tough business. I've run into a lot of folks who are just curious, and often it's someone who was a home brewer and did pretty well, it's either in competitions or their friends really liked their beer and they thought it would be fun, and then, the more you look into it, you realize there's a pretty hard business side, and marketing especially. The brewery is, and the beer is the cart, and the sales and marketing is the horse. Is like the biggest lesson that I've learned.
So I guess that leads me maybe to the last question. Where do you see things going?
Well, I am able to fill in for a bigger brand that maybe wants to try some small batch experimental stuff to meet that part of the market that wants something new and different, but they don't want to, try a huge batch on their system, which may be, 2, 3, 4 times as big as mine.
Well, I appreciate taking the time, and I guess thanks. Cheers or whatever.